right. Oof. Back. Okay. Advanced screens. Energy accommodation. What? What do you mean it's unavailable? Hello. Let me tell. What's going on with all the tracks? Saying that it's not moving. I think those other ones are good. So why are they still showing there? Hi, William. I'm fine. How are you? Good. Where are you watching from? William Malone. Like Post Malone. Thank you for liking the live stream, William. Check setting system. Tablet. There's no tablet mode here. YouTube. I know you're watching from YouTube. Where are you? Which location? Hi, how are you? I'm fine. I am from Mozambique. Mozambique. A lot of our artists have sung about Mozambique. How is Mozambique? Okay. Where is your dad? Your dearest. I don't understand. Who are you? And why are you asking of my dad? Are you sure you're okay? Which dad are you talking? Do you know my dad? So I don't understand. If you want to see my dad, go and watch my vlog that I posted early in 2024. Is it 2024, 2025? Yes, go and watch it. You see my dad there. You even see my mom. Since you want to be nosy. Got here control panel. Hardware and sound. Power option. Choose what goes in it. Type. Then follow. Oh, okay. set swipe. So you go open it manually now, then follow the notch, then follow back. Hardware and sound. System skills. Hardware and sound. Device and printers. What to sound. Power option. Change what power button do. Change what the choose a power button. Pen and touch. Change tablet settings. Okay, wait. Click top. Change system. Choose a power button. Change what the power button do. Choose what you need to. Change what the computer.
first and do nothing, just hit save, and you should be good to go. After that, your screen will stay on default and no more non-wake updates.
So what is the hibernate do? What does it do?
Yeah, so Hibernate is a whole different beast. It's like a deep freeze mode for your laptop. Basically, it saves everything in RAM to your hard drive and then powers off. When you power it back up, it restores everything exactly how it was. So it's super battery friendly, but it takes longer to wake up. If you just want to keep things snappy, you'll probably keep it off.
Where's everybody? Where's everybody? I know the Wednesday live stream is always boring. There's not a lot of views, and I don't know what's going on Wednesdays on YouTube. Where's everyone? It's Wednesday evening. Oh. Poof. Oh, I didn't finish my food. Hello, everyone. Hello, guys. Oh, hello, guys. That's good. Yeah. So, how many did I download today and yesterday? Excuse me. Skip this one. Hello. Happy Wednesday evening. I thought I transferred this one before. Or do we have this one? Oh, see. What about this one? Okay, so this one is here. DR programmer. Good evening. How are you, programmer? Are you a hacker too? Why? Where are all these hackers in the house? All of you that are always bragging, oh, cyber security, cyber whatever. Why have you guys not hacked into the US whatever? Why have you guys not hacked into and exposed the Epstein file? All those things that they're still hiding because of they don't want to release the Epstein file. They are fighting unnecessary wars to distract us. Why can't you hackers hack into their system and put out the rest of the Epstein files and remove all those ones that were redirected or whatever? Why can't you guys do that? All those redirection that they did. Why can't you guys edit it? All these hackers. What are you people's job? This is the time where we need you guys. How was your day? Fine. My day was a bit stressful and I was a bit angry. I spent some money, the amount of money that's annoying me, seriously. Some overpriced shit that's not worth the price. Excuse me. So why were you guys? I said, why? Where are you guys? Why are you guys not doing the needful with your hacking skills? At least if all the whole hackers in the world come together, they will be able to hack whatever the US is hiding. They cannot tell me they have all the best hackers working for them. Right? Saw you on Twitch. Oh, you saw me on Twitch. So why didn't you leave a comment for Stanley? I streamed for 33 minutes and I left. Please, what's your name and where are you from? Programmer, what's your name too? My name is Gem. GEM. I identify as a gem. Rare gem. I was your one view, but continue. But why didn't you leave the comment? Do you hate the USA? Who doesn't hate the USA? No, tell me. Even the USA themselves hate the USA. Who doesn't hate the USA? I'm asking you your own question back. When they will not mind their business, always trying to control that country, put him out in their business. The USA came to my country last year to send some stupid missiles, said they were going to kill the terrorists attacking Christians, but they didn't even kill any one of them. They just came to, they're looking for where they can come and steal oil, huh? The USA is just destroying people's country for not just cause, because they want to hide their evil things. The Epstein file came out. Instead of them to release the total Epstein file, they bring out and hide some people's face, hide some information. Now they are bringing war to distract people from the Epstein file because their darkest secret is about to be exposed. Killing, selling children, kidnapping children, turn them to sex slaves and all that. Okay, oh. Please, where are you from? I'm from Nigeria, that's where I'm from. Where are you from? So I'm asking, where are all the hackers? Can't you guys hack into their whatever system and release all those Epstein files they are trying to hide, using war to distract us? Unnecessary war. Well, we don't want war this time. We want peace. You can settle your beef without throwing bombs and missiles and killing innocent people. No, I want that one I was playing before. What was that one I was playing before? Oh, what was it? Shit. I missed it. I couldn't because I'm not verified. What do you mean you're not verified? You have said your own. Yeah, where are you from? I'm saying my own now. How will I not say my own? Or are you in support of the war that is going on? Are you in support of how they are trying to distract us from the Epstein file? Huh? Are you in support of how they are trying to take our attention from the things that matters the most. What is the point of war? What has war done in the last 100 years or thousands of years that they've been fighting war? Nothing. At the end of the day, they'll still have to settle everything outside of war, but they will still want to show power by destroying things. What is the point of war? Waste of life. I will not even encourage anybody to go and join the military to be fighting war. If they want to come and kill all of us in the country, let them come and kill all of us. Let everybody die and go. What is going on with all these unnecessary wars? Where are you in Nigeria? From Lagos. Okay, so let's start. Bye. Kaduna. Oh, you're even in the north. Hey, how are you living in all those places where they are always... is Kaduna not affected by all those terrorist attacks? 37. I'm from Kaduna. Hi Charles, welcome. Monday Oteda. Sam. Hi guys, welcome to my Wednesday live show. You're all very welcome today. Even though I'm fucking pissed, I'm just keeping my cool. Sorry, I'm writing something. I'm fucking pissed right now. Hours before I'm off. Yes, I'm not streaming long today. I'm going to stop at this is already 9, so probably by 10 I'll be off from here. Okay. What else? So we have how did your day go? Mine, if I start to rant now, it will look like I'm complaining too much. And that guy did not even give me my change company. Who told him to take extra tip? Did I? If I slap him, 136. That all? On 20. Hi Sam. for how much is that? That is almost one. Only for today, 100 and something, or 130 dollars. Okay, oh. Let's do for Thursday. Hey Samuel, welcome. Joko. What's up, Samuel? How are you? How was your day? Tomorrow is 5th. Thursday expensive. Nearly had a heat stroke. Why? Oh, you are not the only one. Oh. This is what I want to go out. I forgot that the weather is going to be too hot, and I was taking bike. So these days I've been moving with bike a lot because of it's much cheaper and faster. You can dodge the traffic. So I've been a biker lady, and the sun was so hot in the bike when we have to wait at the traffic light. My legs were burning. Like if you are, I don't know which side where you're living. If it's in Nigeria, the sun is not even hot like that sometimes, especially except you're in the north or in Abuja. But you see Ghana, every blessed day the sun is always hot everywhere. In the north in Ghana is worst. So the thing was burning my leg. Hey, I said, who sent me to wear dress to be entering bike? My leg burnt, huh? What's the topic today? Yo, what are you spelling? This is not snails now, it's Charles. What's the topic today? My shirt was literally soaked like a towel and sweating was entering my eyes. Sorry. I hope you were not wearing a black colored shirt. The topic there's no topic today. I was just talking about the US causing unnecessary war, distracting us from the Epstein file with unnecessary war. I don't have any topic today. I just came here to chill. And I'm pissed off. So I just came here to chill. Probably to rant a little before I go to sleep. What is the one I just finished writing just now? Oh. What's it called? You have to care. You have to care before you know that they will go and involve Africa. We that we have not finished eating good food. We have not finished eating belleful. We never enjoy our life finish. We are still even recovering from colonization and slavery and neo-colonization. They will not come and involve Africa in the war. Where are we going to run to? Do Nigerians even, I said the Nigerians, do Africans even have nuclear weapon apart from Ethiopia? The other African countries, African nations, do they have nuclear weapons to be fighting, throwing bombs up and down? Please, oh, the reason why we have to put mounts is so that they will not come and involve us here, because that's how they will do. Their mission is to end the world. They want to kill the people that they can kill, so that by the time they are done with this world, they can now regain power wherever they can regain power. So imagine if they involve Africans. I said they want to come. Hey, I beg, we are already suffering enough. Please, let them not just think of involving Africans, please, or African nation. Because the way they are doing, before you know, they will start diverting from one country to another. Oh, because you did not support us, because you are supporting this one. Oh, because you are building nuclear weapon, because you hey, please, once again, you spell my name wrong. Don't mind Samuel. Some mofo signed on behalf of Africa not to produce any atomic bomb or war. Can you imagine? And they said the reason why the US is fighting around is because they were building nuclear weapon or something. Why would they sign not to build? Imagine if you have our own weapons. We will not defend ourselves when they were coming. Africa is gone. It's only Ethiopia that I know that country, they never been colonized, so they are ready for any nonsense. But imagine if they say they want to come and involve, because World War One, World War Two, according to history, it was the black people that they used to fight their war, the slaves and everything. They came to Africa to take soldiers, promised that they were going to pay them, and after the war was over, they killed most of them. The ones that escaped came back and tried to sue them. The history was dirty. So even though the nation was not really involved in the fight, but they took our people to go fight their war for them. So imagine if this World War III, because the World War III sounded like the whole world is going to go into war. So imagine if Africans now decide that they want to fight war. Hey God, oh please, I beg, I don't want. Trump, it's Trump now. You see what he did in Venezuela? Before Africa can unite for one uniform agreement, it will really be hard. Before Africa, they will not even allow Africans to unite, because they know that if the whole nation of Africa comes together, the whole European nation, the whole America itself, the whole other neo-colonial masters that they are still involved in African resources, they know that they are going to lose. They are going to lose, because that is what they used to build up their countries and everything. So the least they will even want is for Africa to unite. They can fight themselves, throw bombs and throw bombs. But the moment that they're saying that Africa wants to unite, they will all come and face Africa. They will just leave their differences aside and come and face us. After they killed all our past leaders, Sani Abacha, Gaddafi, and all that, people that are trying to make the country, the Africa unite. Now they are aiming for the Burkina Faso president. They have been trying, Ibrahim Traore. They've been trying to assassinate him. There's been assassination attempt on his life frequently. So you see, imagine if the whole Africa said they want to do the same thing. So it's crazy. I beg, let them not just bring their war, because the moment people start ignoring it now, before you know, they'll start and trying to find their way to Africa. After all, they'll say they are gullible, they don't have any weapons. You see the way America is doing other countries, nobody's saying anything. So I beg. Yeah, the worst is the religion. Don't even start with that religion. That one they pay me every day. That thing they pay me. That religion part is what is pissing me off. Because you see these gullible, dumbass people, they are always ready to argue about Jesus and the Bible, about tribe. When it comes to standing together as one, that's when they will now bring that their tribalism and stupid religion shit. Remove the religion first, then people can think logical. No, if you remove religion, then you have to deal with tribalism. And then you have to deal with the ignorant people and the uneducated ones also. Even some people that are not even educated, they still have sense more than most people that went to school. So you still have to deal with the dumbass also. You want to cast and bind. This one, you enter Bible today. I don't want to cast and bind though. I'm talking about religion. I'm not talking about Bible. Me, what I know for Bible? All the Bible verses they made me cry when I was little. I don't even remember most of them. I don't know anything about the Bible. Aside from the fact that it was a scam that was written by a man. So, leave long story for history. It's a vicious cycle. And you know the funniest part, if you want to talk about this religion now, the funniest part is these people, let me say what from my own point of view. If people want to wake up now, it's easier for people to wake up. But most people now, they have all these their celebrities that they worship. Let's base now in Nigeria as a Nigerian. Now we have Christians. Me, I'm a Christian, so I'll talk about Christians. I don't really know much about the Muslims people. So let me talk about, well, I'm not a Christian now. I used to be. Because it was a religion I was born and forced to go to church. I'm telling you, when I was little, we have to be forced to go to church. So it's not like a matter of choice. So now, this new aspect that these pastors and these churches are doing, now you have your favorite celebrity that's been a Christian. Now what they do is, for me, I feel like they are being paid because they know that there's money in this church business. So all of them, I'm talking about our top celebrities, so all these ones that you always say on Sunday they are posting going to church. Cannot start mentioning names now. Me, I feel like they have a deal with these pastors or this church organization that, because when you notice, most of them want to go to that particular church because the celebrity is attending the church, right? I remember when I used to even go to church, like there's some of my friends that be like, oh, this branch, because the church I used to attend is the Redeemed Christian Church of God before, so they have like branches in everywhere in Lekki and everything, and most of those branches in Lekki and in VI, some of those celebrities attend there. So you see, this Tiwa Savage is coming to. There's one time Tiwa Savage was going to City of David. Even me and my sister had to go there. Me, I didn't want to go, but my sister was like, okay, a friend is going, so let's go. And then the church was full. Like there was not even space to enter the church. So imagine how much they will make for offering that day. The person selling anointing oil. Yeah. I'm watching you both. Watching us for what? Why aren't you watching Okiki? What is Okiki? So I feel like all these things, they'll be like, after all, if this celebrity is going to church, why not? So they're using all these celebrities and popular people to push agendas and to keep people bounded in religion, you know. So now it's not even easy for them to. Most people are waking up, but the number of people that are still tied with the religion stuff is too much. Have you seen what they call this crusade? Where they do crusade? They keep building church congregations, but they never build factories. People need work, not prayer points. So it's just really disappointing. And all these celebrities will go and be deceiving them, going to church, doing all this one. But deep down, we know that they are not holy as they pretend. The worst one that is even anonymous is Tonto Dike. That one, do you know how many times that she has come out to say she has repented? How many times has she done something like that? She will come back and say, I've repented. Before you know, she'll go back here. So all those things, because they're not seeing that their pastor is making money from that YouTube live stream and Facebook live stream where you'll be praying every day. They said he's one of the highest paid content creator in Nigeria. So he's a content creator, not a not a pastor. Every day he's going to, you'll just be like, I'll be like, somebody is speaking gibberish and making money, and these people say he's praying to God, he's answering their prayer. People go there and be typing amen, amen, amen. Tell me how those kind of people want to wake up those kind of people from that mental slavery. How will I say? It's crazy. Sometimes I'll just be looking, I would wonder. I say, God, I used to wonder, that time I used to be like, I say, so this is, even when I used to go to church, there are some things I still used to question. I think that was why it was easy for me to just like, finally, for my eyes to when my frontal lobe developed, it was easier for me to just break free from that bullshit, because I used to question a lot of things when I was a kid going to church. Is it a fake laying of hand where they'll be doing? There was one that I went to. I will keep saying this thing. I've said it here on my live show before, where pastor was pretending I want to pray from that me. He saw that some people were trying to initiate me in the school, in our compound. My mommy was believing it that he wants to pray for me. So that day, I just said my mommy wanted to force me to go to church. So I didn't want to go. So I don't wore black and black. I wore everything: black dress, black shirt and top, black skirt, black slippers, black scarf. So inside the crowd, I was the only one wearing black. I didn't really even take it as a big deal, because as a kid then I just wear what I feel like wearing, and I used to like wearing black. So this pastor down saw me in the congregation. They were doing prayer points and people were standing, and he just saw me. He said, I should come forward, blah 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 blah. You know those, they are fake prophecies that they always say. Just ask one person to interpret. They will say it's not interpretable, that is only the Holy Spirit. I will even tell you about that, speaking of tongue, another angle of that rubbish. It's gibberish now. They even teach people how to speak in tongue. You don't know in some churches. So this man now started laying hand on my head with that. Some people wanted to possess me to be the witch, but my head is too strong. That's why. So he's going to pray for me. So as he was praying, he was pushing my head backwards, like pushing me to fall. But I was being so stiff, so I was like struggling. That day my neck pained me. My neck pained me for like 3 days. This man was, he was like, was just pushing my head. I was still struggling with my neck, standing. I didn't follow. I did not fall for waiting. When I did not fall, I told my mommy that they need to extend the days of the deliverance. Well, when my mom wanted to go to the programming, anytime I know she's ready to go, I would just run away. I will go and play. I will go far. When she's back home, she'll come and last time she came, she almost whooped my ass. Like, no wonder you're very stubborn. I'm taking you to the church so that the car. I used to run away. When she got tired, she left me. She was taking me to like for deliverance. Even pastor said that they fear me. The other one was a woman of God. The woman say, when she's doing prayer for me, that she got attacked, so I have to stay in her house. So I stayed in her house for like 2-3 days. I didn't even like this. They were not saying that I have to do fasting. No give me food. I ran back to my mommy's house. I told her that I will not go back there again. If she wants me to stay there, she will come and stay with me in the house. What nonsense bullshit. They'll come and be doing crusade to make money. You know how much offering they used to make? The demon is resisting. Yes, so. Hello, beautiful. Hi. So, and that speaking of something, it's just gibberish. They just find a way to tone it. So there was one lie about this speaking in tongue. They say speaking in tongue is like You know, that's how they said the language came about in the Bible, where they were trying to build a tower to go and see God, and God now caused them to start speaking different languages. So this one, they said that speaking in tongue is like you're speaking another person's language. So one woman now came and lied that when she was in church, she was praying, then somebody else was speaking in tongue, but the person was speaking her language, Calabar. I don't know if you know the Calabar language. And the person that was speaking the tongue was not a Calabar person, no, but she was just speaking the tongue and praying. But she said she was hearing the person saying, telling her that that she know was saying the kind of problem that she was facing while she was praying. So she now went to meet the woman and the pastor. Since that day, people don't believe that thing. That testimony go around. That time that they used to have this all this testimony like rhapsody of reality, and they used to have some that they used to print like small newspaper that they'll be sharing, like Lost Choosing, Deeper Life, and what they call Jehovah Witness. They used to share all those things. Now they used, all those people that will be walking on the road and be giving you all those things. That was how that testimony was running everywhere. So since then, people now say that they want to start learning how to speak in tongues. They even have schools now. If you go, if you start with church, start from the beginning. I cannot start again. You skip the video, take it back to the beginning. You can actually take the live stream back to the reverse it. Once you don't agree with them, you are that. Yes, now. Once you don't agree with them, they'll say you are possessed. You are a child of the world. You are a child of the devil. May God deliver you. Give your life to Christ. Give your life to this. Give your life to a white man that has long hair. And one thing about that Jesus picture is that when I started seeing these white people, all that picture looked like almost all of them. Any white man picture, if you see any white man that has long hair and beard, he looks like the picture of Jesus. Have you not noticed that shit? So it's crazy. Even the person that they called Jesus, they said it was a slave ship that came to Africa. And they also, Jesus himself, like the person that they used as Jesus, that there was a dark history behind it. I think it was like a pedophile or something, like a rapist or something. And he murdered a lot of people. And then he now repented. Or I don't even, leave all those religion, Christian things, Jerry. Or I will even talk of how they describe God himself. God is like blood sacrifice. Now take a look at the Epstein file. How they are killing children, raping the one that want, eating children. All those people, they are not human beings again. There's nothing you can tell me. They are just fucking demons wearing human skin. They are not humans. Your president is not your president. It's been taken over by something else. There's literally a swimmer who once trended in Nigeria Facebook as really like Jesus. Yeah, he's a white guy. I used to see his video now. There's even one pastor that came on TikTok of recent. You know that one? That one is Pastor Eddie. Now that one they catch cruise. There's a lot of them. Most of them now they not come online to be praying for people. Everybody want to be doing pastor content. Hi, God. Our healing go long go. This religion thing. For me, I feel like it's even impossible, seriously. Unless it's this new generation. But this new generation, they are still being doctrined. They are still going to church. They are still going to school. And those school systems teaching them the same thing that they taught us. It will only take the grace of God. It's not easy. Assuming they stop all those things now, it would have been easy for people to... But for people to just say they want to wake up on their own, it's going to be like... Mission impossible. I even see someone on YouTube here. There are plenty on YouTube here. You'll see them, they'll be praying. Sometimes I want to go and comment and say, let me not even mind themselves. I'll just pass. The one where they verse me pass now, that Pastor Jerry Eze. Every day now, that's what he does. Every day, if you tune, they say it's like 9. Some people used to send me those link now. I don't want them. I said, don't be sending me this nonsense. Anybody send me that rubbish again, I will curse that person. They'll be sending me to go and watch 5 Nights of Glory. What God cannot do does not exist. Which message is this? Okay. Did they hide your message? Samuel, what are you typing? They hide your message. Okay, hide. So it's not easy. This religion thing is another big problem. Big problem. Big problem. Both all the forms of religion that was brought by man, by the colonizers, whether it's Christian or Muslim, or I don't know that I don't know. Is there any other religion apart from Muslim and Christian? I know that they have Hinduism. What's this other one? Buddhism. But all those ones, they are not even as toxic as the way Christian and Muslim religion is, because I've not really heard so much bad stuff about all those other ones. Church is a business. If I want to make money now, I'll just go and. And one thing about these people is that once the moment you are doing bad and you come out and say you have repented, want to give your, they will just follow you. Like they will not even. Some people will come and question, hey, see the time she was condemning Christian, oh. But they will. I will still have more followers that will follow me. More followers. I want to open church. I want to be a billionaire by next year. So I will just calculate, open church, gather with my families. If we just cooperate, we'll make money. I'm thinking of opening a church. I need to just go to the school of discipline. You know that if you want to be a pastor, there are schools you can attend, right? The church I used to go to before, they have, if you want to be baptized, then you now go to baptism. You do some classes. Then you will now go to school of they used to call it the school of disciples. You go there. That school is for how many months? You'll be going for how they will doctrine you to control, to manipulate the crowd. Can you all see what China is building? I'm telling you, China is on another level. Africans are there nodding their head. Die. We are there doing religion and shit. Africans have their core religions. Like, look at Ethiopia. The funny thing is, Ethiopia, they are Christians, but their own Christian that they do is different from the one that other African countries is doing. Do you see when Ashospil went to Ethiopia? I never see what Ethiopia looked like before. Only there are people on TikTok, but the country is fucking developed. They have their own robots. They have their own plane. And we waiting. The country is, and they were the ones that never colonized before. I hope you know that Ethiopia was never colonized. So imagine what they've built. I pray they just remain like that. If I have the chance, I will just move to Ethiopia. I just hope that they are not like racist or something. If they are not, I will just go. That's one of the African country I would like to move to become a citizen of. Hey, imagine what it feels like to never be colonized. Their doctrine, everything. They say they are the ones that have the original Bibles and all that stuff. But even at that, I will not still want to be a Christian, so I don't want. Yeah, no, they're not really Muslim now. Before religion came, everybody had their own gods that they were serving and traditional worship and all. They call them tradition. You know that Christianity was forced on people, right? During the slave hour, how they would torture them to give their life to Christ, denounce their God. That is one of the reasons that most people have ignored. They'll say that our ancestors that were worshiping were witches and wizards and all that. So religion matter. If you start talking about religion, you must, it will keep on revealing so many things, because they use a lot of evil things, use religion to cover it up. It's not, people are talking about it. Funny enough, when I go on live stream or on TikTok and I see people talking about religion, I like to stay and listen, because that's just the fact. That was how I was able to wake up from my own mental, because there was a lot of things I started questioning. So when I started coming across all those videos, I started enlightening my mind. I was like, oh, so all these things I used to reason were true. And actually, I was all the things I was thinking about churches, and it was actually true. So tell you, say, my mind already knew something was going wrong with this religion, but I didn't know, I didn't have a proof. I was trying not to, according, they say, don't question God. Me, I question God in my mind, though. Even that time, I could not question him outside. I question him in my mind. I used to ask my mommy a lot. My mommy know me now. She call me questionnaire or lawyer. I used to ask her questions like, sometimes you guys say, shut up your mouth. One day I asked her this thing, that if God, why is God allowing? Because there was one time we didn't have money, and then we were just, my mom was coming, oh, she didn't have money, food and all this stuff. And I told her that, so if you are always going to church and praying, why did God not come and give you money? Because as a child, you'll be thinking like a child now. I was saying, why did God not bring the money and give it to you, or send someone to give you the money? Why is it that you have to go to church, and the church, I even asked her, why do the church not even give you money to come and eat? They only take from you, but they never give you. And she said, oh, my dear, don't question God. He will do it in your time. Just keep believing. Just keep praying. So you will die of hunger because you're waiting on God. And God will just... I asked her, I said, well, if there is God, why do evil people still exist? Because sin is punishable by death. So why is he allowing evil people still live? I used to question all those things. I was asking in my mind, asking my mom. Because that back then I could only ask my mom. So most of them she could not even really give answers to. Because she didn't know better. So you see, she was forced into religion, just like her parents was. My grandparents died believing in God, in Christianity. Gold, oil, and diamond. Yes, now they come and use religion to blind you, and they give you mirror to take your gold. And this time they were seeing it as valuable item. I feel like the reason why they were letting them take top, because Africans was welcoming. They felt like we had enough resources, right? So, but they didn't know that they were coming to take what belonged to them. They thought they were just giving them so that they can help them. You understand? You welcome stranger come your land. Stranger come collect your house. Yeah. They will tell you God will not do it. God will do it. Why literally kicking you? I'm from a Christian home now. My mommy don't play with church, or even till this time. I say, when you are in need, they will not start, before they will even, if they want to even manage to help you, before they will help you, they will start checking the books. How long have you been coming to this church? Have you been paying your tithe and offering? Have you been coming for this? Before they will, and then they want to help you. If the money requires, I want 1 million naira, they will only help you to the extent of 200,000. Before if you even see that 200,000, you must have been like more than a regular member. Pastors that they are paying salary. The church I'm going to, they have general overseers. You know him now, that the GU, Adeboye. They pay the pastors. I didn't know. I thought pastors were doing all this work for free. That's why members were giving them money. But that particular church, they pay salaries to pastors. If you fuck up, if you misbehave, they will change you and make another pastor inside the parish. You have to report to the guy at the top, collect offering, report. Yeah. You see pastor children, they will be so rich and fine, soft skin. They'll come to church, they'll be funny for you. They'll be looking like other members' children, like low class. They'll be, for our offering money, our tithe and offering. Okay, no problem now. Will not be my fault. Guys, please don't forget to like the live stream and help me to subscribe, please, if you have not subscribed. Oh, this live stream has already gotten to 1 hour. Wow. Okay. I'll be going by 10. I want to sleep early today. Yeah, now died by fire. That one is Mountain of Fire. Mountain of Fire. They said there's one woman I used to know where I lived before. When my mom had a business where she was doing her hairdressing. This particular woman, do you know she even ran mad because of this baby? And do you know the funniest part? Most of these people that are Christian or religious, they are very wicked though. Like in their heart, they are very evil. They take anything church, they carry it on their, but the way they treat their neighbors, and maybe they have a child that is not their own living with them, they'll turn them to house girl. They will be treating their neighbors anyhow. These people are actually very wicked. That's one of the reasons why I didn't hesitate to just ditch that stupid religion. Have you seen the way they treat each other? After all, the God say love your neighbor as yourself, but it's the opposite that they are doing. History can never be forgotten. No. It can never be forgotten. It's only the people that choose to forget it, or the ignorant one that never knew about it. That's why they didn't introduce it to schools, because they know that it will awaken something. So they remove. When I was in school, they didn't teach history in my time. They used to do it before. But when we got to my own time, they didn't teach me. I'm not sure they even taught my sister. Maybe they did. I don't know. They didn't teach history till now. History is not in Nigeria secondary school. You have to go and make research by yourself. And I know as my younger ones are growing, I will make sure that I teach them. When they reach the age to know, I will teach them. I will not keep silent about it. The history that you don't even want to get traumatized is the slavery history. Come on, that one trauma. If I just see anything talking about slavery, I'll just pass, because my heart is bleeding. Do you know the one of the tourist sites I visited in Benin Republic, in Cotonou? It was outside Cotonou now. I went to the door of no return, where they take the slave to the ship, to the ocean, and then they took me to the if I just imagine that thing, it just scares me. They took me to the place where they buried mass people, a lot of people. They buried a lot of people. It was not open though, it was smooth. I will look for that picture. But I stood, they didn't tell me until when I was standing in the center, because they told me I would not have gone inside that place. So the place, they smooth it, it's just open, it's just like when you have a garage, open space, but there's a fence. It's open, no, it's just like a normal, you think it's like a parking space. So there's like a statue where they wrote something, and then I stood there. I didn't even look at that thing very well. The picture was showing like dead bodies and bones, but I didn't observe it. It was like something that they mold. And then when I stood there and I finished taking picture, the tourist came and said, "Do you know that where you are standing is on top of a grave?" I said, what do you mean a grave? Is it on this particular spot, or the whole? He said the whole place. That place is like more than a plot of land or two. I think it's more than a plot of land. He said that is where they did mass burial, where they used to kill slaves. They'll come and throw them there, and when the place was eventually full, they now had to cover it up. And I could not sleep well for weeks. I was imagining, so I was standing on top dead bodies. What? That thing was scary. Till then I said I'm not going to visit any slavery sites in tourism again. I will not go. Even if I have to go, I will just stand outside and look. Thank you, Osman. How are you, Osman? Where are you watching from? Mentality backward, technologically backward, spiritually backward. I tell you, educationally backward. How I want to talk again? Financially backward. Everything backward. You don't mention mentality, Abby. Now that mentality will not even worse pass. You see that mentality? That's the one that is even worst. Because even without technology, some people will still get some mentality, but the mentality, that one is worst. That one is worst. And how people are just easily fooled by religion. Do you know that they even use religion to win politics of recent? They have been doing it, but this time when that Osinbajo was about to enter, that time I was still deep into church, but not very deep like that. I was still like a normal person going to church and reading. They used one of the assistant pastors, Osinbajo. He was a pastor in the Redeemed Church. They said he was like an assistant, like all these pastors or something. I don't know. So people were many now wanted to contest. I think he contested with Buhari or so. After it's not when Yar'Adua died. Yes, now they now said, since he's a pastor now, he's going to make things better. He's going to go there and do something. That was how. Do you know how many members come to the Redeemed Church, the camp? They have a camp where they do crusade in Ibadan Expressway. They even just opened ones, like a new one, like 5 years ago, where they moved. Do you know how many congregation? Me that don't like crowd, when I go to that place, I feel sick sometimes. That crowd, there'll be like more than 5 million people or so, or even 10 million, or even more. Because when they have occasions, the place is always choked full of people. The man now, do you know how many members would have voted? You know, only that crowd alone. Yeah, he won the election. And when he entered, nothing till today. What did he do? Mass grave. Yes, now I think it was a mass burial. I mean, mass burial, not a mass grave. I mean, yeah, it was a mass grave. Now it lost like it was more than one plot of land. I think it was like 2 plots or 3 plots. It was all grave. They covered the place. They don't do anything there. It's just like a space. So me, I was thinking, was that like a empty space to park a car or something? But it's for history. So they don't do anything on that place. It's for tourists. So when you go there, you go and stand. You go inside the place. You go down to the middle where they put the stuff. You stand here and take picture. I'll look for that picture. It's very old. Since 2019, I took that picture. 2018. So you take picture there. So they now told me that I'm standing on top grave. Yeah, YouTube is scrutinizing your comments. Maybe some of the words are sensitive. Still didn't. Ah, okay. Let me see. Let me see if let me check the settings. I didn't delay your something. No? Sorry, I don't know why they are doing that, but put user internal. I didn't put it on delay. Sorry, eh? My message delay is off, so I don't know why your one is coming slow. Bele? So it's crazy. Every time I remember that thing, I used to be scared. It's just because me, I can imagine something. Just like I'm imagining the place open with the dead bodies and I'm standing on top of it. Hey, so I say anytime I go to tourist, I'll first ask before I go and stand and take picture. All will not be good, sha, until we reason nurses. In my culture, a girl who wears glasses got nyash. I have to marry her. You can't marry the women in your culture now. You can consign me. Deputy. For those saying to be well without action. The problem is, one thing I notice about this war that we're waiting is when it gets to a point, even if like the war that they are fighting now, they say violence, the kingdom of God suffered violence and the violence taken it by force. So at some point, for Africa to be able to rise again, of course, people have to die. And people have been dying for that. Gaddafi has died. A lot of people that wanted to be better. What they call this man? Nkume, Nana Nkume, I've forgotten his name. It's also part of the people. A lot of people are dying and have died. Fela died also. So it's not going to be easy. Because if Africa comes together, the world leaders that are controlling Africa, they are gone. They don't even want to imagine Africa being in charge. Africa is not even the name of our continent. Do you know that? Africa is the name that them themselves gave to. There's a history behind this in Africa. But I'd love to show you, but I don't know if it will show here. Africa is not even the real name of our continent. The black nation. It's not called Africa. We have our own name before they come and give us Africa. So imagine, they don't even want to see common African man control of his own country, stopping them from taking resources. Imagine if the whole of Africa now unites. No, you want to kill them. Who will this senseless who has to die? I won't die before I marry you. God forbid, who will marry? I know they marry person we no get sense. So what was it for Africa? Okay, it has a name. They have actually I even used to know the name. Wait, let me search. I don't know if Google. You know that some things when you want to search, they will censor it. Wait, let me ask Google. What was the continent of Africa called? The original name of Africa Aha. Before being named Africa by Romans and see, imagine now Romans and Greek that named the continent of Africa Africa. The continent was known by several ancient names with, I know Sabi pronounce them more, Alkebulan. Let me show you, please, so that you can see if you can pronounce it for yourself. Let me show you. I don't come bite my tongue here. It's not Africa. You didn't know before. Africa is not the real name of our continent. Too. See it here. It's been named by several ancient names. So this is one of them. Look at the one that is highlighted, being the most commonly cited as the original name, often interpreted to mean the mother of mankind or Garden of Eden. So Africa is even the real Garden of Eden. It was used by indigenous Moorish, Nubian, and Ethiopian people. There are other historical names. Just check your Google. Ethiopia. This one is Ethiopia. Libya. Kemet. Why Alkebulan is popular in Afrocentric cultural context. So you see, now you know. At least you've learned something today. Now you have learned something. Go and use your Google and find the rest. That's the real name of the continent Africa. We were even given the name Africa by the fucking slave master. Romans care. Yes, now I'm telling you, that's why they took away history. If they bring history back, some Africans will be able to find the root to where they come from. So most Africans are not even aware that the continent of Africa, the name is not actually Africa. It was white people, Greek and Romans that gave us the name. They were not even calling us directly, they were calling the people. I don't even know how to explain it. I saw this thing yesterday on my mistake. There were some I don't know how to explain it. Let me see if I can put it on my screen. Let me see if I can add it to my green screen so that you'll be able to read it. The matter long. I tell you, if they start with history, they're not going to finish on today. They start with history. History is not something you can teach somebody in a day. It's years. Because you know how many years of things that have been covered, that have been deleted. They have to retrieve all those information. I don't know if you'll be able to get all this thing, but let me try. So this is it. Try to read it from here and see. Let me go use the restroom. I'll be back. If you can see all the screen, please read it. Okay, sorry. Let me show you the other one. You never see anything. Do you know that some of the history self they try to erase it because they know that if some people find, if they start digging out history, even if they burnt libraries and everything, our ancestors still found a way to make us know, remember our history. There are some things that you have an idea of. It's just like something, put it in your head, and then when you go and make research, you say that it's true, right? So even if they erase it from books, our ancestors will still find a way for us to remember what they did or what we were like. You understand? That's why they say, like, look at the part 2 here. I don't know if you can see this one. See, this one was a guy from TikTok that I got it from. See, read this one too. 1855. Imagine how long that Africans have been battling all these things. So you think it will be easier for Africa to rise? Africa has been a great empire. We were even developed before them. It was in Africa that they learned how to build a toilet. In Ghana, we were wearing clothes. We were doing stuff. So they now make it seem like Africa didn't know anything. They were the ones that come and teach us everything. Like they were. Read it so you see. Let me go away from the screen. Pause. 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 I'm coming. No. Are you hungry? Say yeah. Say yeah. Pause. Are you hungry? Give me some. Yeah. Come on. Give me some. Yeah. Okay, I hope you finish reading it. So now let me bust your bubble. You have not seen anything yet. You have not heard anything yet. But why did the forefathers allow them the opportunity to spoil everything in the first place? That you have to know how they spoiled everything in the first place. That's why you have to go and search by yourself. There's a reason why they did that, and they didn't start just by coming here and saying, "Hey, I want to come and spoil." They planned. They sent their spies. They did everything. You know, when somebody wants to destroy a great person or a great nation, they just don't come like that. They will find out everything they need to know, their weakness, their strength, how they did this, how they did that, how they are going to. So it's not something that Africa did just get destroyed in one day. It took them years. We are talking about hundreds of years, thousands of years. You think that they just came to Africa and blah? It took them years because Africa is big, so they went country by country. And let me even tell you one thing. Twitchy brain. Hi, Twitchy brain. Do you know that the whole of Europe, including the UK, was once the Roman Empire, or Greek, or what they call them? So you remember the movie Spartacus, if you watch it then. So that was how they used to be. They used to like kill each other, do all sort of stuff. So at the point where they got bored, that was how they now separated. That's why you have all these other countries, all these European nations. They were all once, even in the UK too, they were all once the Roman Empire. They called it, I don't know if it was called the Roman Empire. So that was how they separated. They got bored of themselves, killing themselves. That was how they now started exploring to see if they would see other people that is not like them. They started traveling by boat. There was no air. There was nothing. You know how the olden days was now. All these things was not there. In order for you to discover something, to take you years, and Probably you're walking around, you've been traveling for months and years, and you come across a sudden you see people, then you know that it's like that was how you all started. So if you take go back to the olden days, you will be able to see how some things started happening. Hi Brian. Hi, good afternoon. How are you doing today? My day was fine, Aaron Barry. How was yours? Charles is home. Charles, have you been hearing to what have you been listening to what we're saying? So that was how the European nation came to life. They got tired and bored of each other. They wanted to do something else. Tired of killing themselves. Doing all. If you go to Italy, there's a place. Is it in Italy also where they had the hall where they were doing all those Spartacus kind of fights, gladiator fights, to show that those things happened in the past. The building is not even. It's just standing by God's grace. Some part of the building is falling off or has fallen off. Christopher Columbus came now. So they did not just start to destroy African Muslims. They came to visit Africa. Have you watched Vikings also? If you watch Vikings, you will know how they started. They started going to other countries. It's not even only the black countries, even countries like the Scotland, Wales, you know, they didn't want to be colonized by the British, which was like the Europeans. They call them the Europeans. They also have their own stories. It's not only black nations that were colonized. There are also white countries, like the UK of a whole. There's a lot of countries inside the UK, the United Kingdom. There's a lot of countries. Most of them also they force them to be under them. If you go and read history, you will know. There's a lot of things. So they didn't just start by waking up in a day and saying, oh, it's not reason, so it's history. We are talking about history and life itself. I'm trying to be funny, Sammy. He's trying to get on your nerve. Don't mind him. So, Sammy, you hear what I'm telling you now? You've told me to your history teacher today. You pay me money. I'm giving you free lectures. Samuel, stop calling him Snarls. His name is Charles, please. He has corrected you like 3 times now. Ragnar Lothbrok, yes. If you watch Vikings, you will know how they were going about and killing people and taking their stuff. That was how it started. They would just be traveling with their compass or whatever. They will discover a land. They will first go there and go and check. Then the next time they will come back with warriors to come and attack them and steal their gold and go. So they were doing that with small villages. That one is in the maybe let's say the European side also. But Africa own, they didn't even really do. But you should have an idea of how it started. So the Vikings were like the Roman Empire. When they got tired and they've killed themselves and they've done all the what was that they could do. People that did not even like themselves. Imagine how would they even like other people being peaceful. People that were always clean themselves. You want to talk about the France? What they call that thing? There was one this thing that happened. It was like in France. I forgot to know. They taught us in a. Let me see. Let me see if I remember. They had a name they call it, where they started killing each other because of I think it was the empire. What? They have a name for it. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Napoleon was an emperor. Oh, tell me about that one. There was something that they were fighting for. I don't know if it was the emperor or something. They killed these people. They were like where they used to be before, not these people that we used to know before. Now, even of more recent, when a protest broke out in France, you can see how they were acting so wild, like so uneducated, like savages. I think that one was because of a football or something or so, or a sport or something that they supported. You can see how they were acting wild. Imagine how that spirit came into them all of a sudden. They started destroying there's a city they did that protest. I think it was last year because of I think it was because of a sport something, maybe football or some kind of sport. They started burning cars, killing them. Imagine, teenagers, and they were employed their young adults. So imagine what the olden days was like. Those people were like real. They were the real savage. They now started naming Africa what they were. They were the ones that just kill themselves anyhow. Like hate, they don't like themselves. They didn't like themselves. So imagine. Sorry. She said it's actually please, it's not it's Charles. It's not gem, it's a G, not a J. G, gemstone, rare gem. G, it's not a J. So change that J to a G. You're going off to bed. Go off to bed and think about after you're gonna make research. Oh, I have to even go safe. It's already 10 o'clock. Let me come and be going. I gotta go off today. So thank you for coming. Hey, I don't like people spoiling my name, please. Do you have religion? I do not have. So I have to go, guys. I want to go and rest. Early to bed, early to rise. Tomorrow I have to wake up by 8 a.m. So I have to do something. I might even wake up earlier than that. So, guys, thank you for watching today's live stream. See you guys. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow even. I don't know. Let me see. I'm checking my calendar. It's showing that it's gonna be a busy day. So I'm already too tired. He wants to go and read history. Okay, guys, thank you for subscribing. Now we have 488 subscribers. So let's hope we'll be able to get to 20 by the end of this week. So because of that, I'm going to. Tomorrow is already Thursday. On Friday is public holiday, so I'm not going to stream tomorrow, but I'll be streaming on. No, I'm going to stream on Thursday night. Yes, I'll stream tomorrow because tomorrow is public. Friday is public holiday. Yeah, so I'll be streaming tomorrow, but it's not going to be 10 p.m. It's going to be 11 p.m. So save the time. 11 p.m. tomorrow. There's always time. Hi, Leonard. It's not tomorrow. I said Friday. Friday here, where I'm staying, the country I'm living in. Tomorrow is the Friday is the public holiday. It's the Independence Day, Ghana Independence Day. So public holiday. So I'll be streaming tomorrow night by 11 p.m. because there'll be no school, and then you have a long weekend: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'll be streaming. Yeah. So guys, I cannot find my Twitch. My Twitch does not have link. It doesn't have where you can copy your link to paste somewhere. I've checked. I don't know why they did. Let me check on my browser. Because I was trying to paste the username here. So I thought I even saved it before. Why is it here? Is it not supposed to be somewhere here? Twitch. I'm fine, Leonard. How are you? Where are you watching from? Guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Help me to like the live stream. Hit the like button. Welcome to the party. Okay, so I think I'm already in my profile here. Now I cannot even see anything that says channel. It's not even giving me any options to copy my Sam. I thought you were drunk yesterday. Now I think you're just weird. He's just looking for your trouble. Don't mind him. Ignore him. You're supposed to have a place where you can copy the link of your username if you want to share it. But I don't know why this one doesn't have it. Let me update in 2 minutes. So it doesn't have you had a great day. Not really, I had a stressful day. But thank God. It's still a great day. So let me be positive about it. It was a great day. But I cannot see here where I can copy my username to share for my Twitch. So I don't know how I'll be able to share the link of my. It doesn't have a link. Let me see. Let me ask Google. Thank you, Leonard. Where are you watching from? Then go doze off. Okay, finish your. You can easily share your channel by using the share button in the app system manager, or simply type, or simply by typing. Go to your stream manager. Okay. Got it. So now I'm on stream manager. What the fuck is the desktop? Okay guys, bye. Let me go too. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a lot today about history. If you missed, you can check out the live stream. It's gonna be public, so you can watch again. I'll leave your comments, your thoughts. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a great day tomorrow and have a good night rest tonight. And don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like to my channel, and check out my videos. Please check out my videos, my short videos, my long form videos. Check it out. Okay, so bye, see you tomorrow.